Tell 'em Tribe Tarot. Daily readings for my tribe. Subscribe to my channel.
Peace, Gemini. I am Cherokee of Tribe Tarot, coming to you with another reading. If you are new to this channel, you were not here by chance. If you checked out the bio, you already know what time it is. Tribe Tarot be coming throughs on the ones and the twos. But real talk, Gemini, I appreciate you for banging through and asking our spirit guides right now to tap in with us so that we can get clear, concise answers for Gemini. Subscribe to my channel. Don't waste any time. Turn on post notifications. Click like the moment that this resonates and drop a comment to say hello to a goddess, whether it resonates or not, because I love communicating with you guys. We're going to get some information for my Geminis because I love getting information from my Gemini. So let's not prolong this and see what the spirit guides has to say for my Gemini. So we starting off with the Four of Pentacles. Then we have the Hangman, or the Hang One, the Four of Wands, King of Wands, and then the Star card is the Solution. Overall energy in the deck is the Wheel of Fortune card. So Gemini, you're in a mindset of trying to get where you need to go. You ain't trying to see shit but where you need to go. And I feel like you being stingy right now with time, stingy right now with money, stingy right now with conversation. You're not trying to say too much of anything if it's not edifying and conducive to elevating you past where you are, because I feel like you don't want to waste any more time. I feel like you may have given yourself a time limit to make some things happen. Like some of y'all feel like y'all running out of time to get married. Some of y'all feel like y'all running out of time to get engaged, to find a man or to find a woman. I see some people giving up on love and just focusing on career. Some people trying to figure out, oh shit, I'm halfway through my life and I don't got no retirement money. So that's why you might be penny pinching right now at the appointed time, but it's never too late to figure some shit out. But I feel like this is just an energy with the Wheel of Fortune on the overall energy of the deck of the reading, is that you are just putting things into perspective and taking the initiative, because you ain't trying to get caught slipping when the time comes for you to pay out to yourself. And interestingly enough, over the years, you just been working your ass off and not thinking about a plan, not no life insurance, not no nothing. You just been ripping and running. That's for my older Geminis. Then I have my other Geminis that right now you want to... Why is the Four of Pentacles here for the younger Geminis? Because I already know the older Geminis, they trying to get it together because they want to retire soon, but they starting a retirement plan at the middle of their life. So the Five of Swords is coming up for the Four of Pentacles. So for my other Geminis, it's just like you've been in conflict with yourself because you don't really know what you want to do with your life. And y'all coming up until in your 30s and things. Like, I've been playing around, not necessarily playing, but just living life and not really thinking about what you want to do for real. And now you're here. So I sense an energy of just trying to figure things out and trying to make sure that your pockets are right. You're not spending money out of turn. If you opening a credit card, it's because you actually need the credit card for good credit, not because you actually need it to spend money. You just being real cautious right now because you know now is the time for you to get your ducks in a row so that you can make informed decisions about your financial future. Not only that, you want to be prepared. I see some of you trying to manifest like a rich person, like a high value individual. And high value is subjective to the person's understanding of what you believe to be valuable in a person. But the energy that I'm picking up on is someone who believes a high value individual is someone with a lot of money. So you're trying to say, like, I don't want to tell the universe that I want someone with a lot of money if I don't have any money. So I want to make sure I come in with my I want to come in. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at this conversation because it feels funny. It feels like the person who's saying this was laughing as they were saying it, but they were serious as a heart attack. You might have been having a conversation with like someone in your circle or like the homies or whatever. Like, I'm trying to get me a sugar mama or something, but I want to make sure that I got sugar daddy money so she don't think I'm just trying to play her. Like, the Knight of Wands energy, you taking mad action. But you have to be careful that you're not being too vain about the situation. Like, some of you might be thinking like, yo, I'm too good for anybody. So you just have this really vain look on things like, I'm too good for anybody, and only showing the qualities that are good about you, but not showing the qualities that actually make you who you are. Sometimes we hide things about ourselves because we are embarrassed about them, or we just don't know that they're attributes that we have, and then we meet the right person and they bring it up out of us. But you need to be completely honest with yourself about who you are, Gemini, and what you're trying to accomplish, so that when you get that person in your life, they won't feel like you're trying to play them. But I feel like you are just in this space right now where you're trying to get money and you're trying to save, and you don't want to be distracted from that. The task in connection with that is that you don't have a set plan. Like, you start and then you stop. So you might open a savings account and then you treat it like a checking account. You might open a savings account, you treat like a checking account. What else? This is funny. So the Ace of Swords is here as well. So it's just saying that you have to embrace the things that you're not good at in addition to the things that you're great at. You just can't maximize on the things that you think are great about yourself and not work on what is not so great. And last minute planning never did anybody any good, but at least you're planning. I see that you just want a more fulfilling life, Gemini. I feel like you're just coming into this season where you're trying to get things together and you don't want to mess up anymore. You're putting your best foot forward and you're doing the best that you can, but you just feel like you're running out of time. See, look what came out. Gambling. Money, man. It's like you so some of you not, you just, and look, it's gambling problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances, and it's not funny at all. Actually, it's just that you have to be more responsible. And the thing about it is that you know what you're supposed to do, you just don't know how to do it. Like, you've been living this way for so long, and now you coming to this point where you're like, okay, I need to get my finances in order. I need to figure out where I'm going from here, because ain't nobody want to be with me if I don't even know how to manage my money right. Like, what are they going to think of me? You're thinking about yourself and how other people will look to you, but you're only showing the parts of you to yourself that looks good, and that's why you're not addressing the problems that you're having for real. And the problem in connection with that is that you're just sitting in this energy and you don't know when to make a move. And when you do make a move, it's not good enough. It's not big enough. It's not impactful enough. You have to know when it's time to take initiative and to see the beauty in pouring into yourself. You have to see the beauty in manifestations. Like, you haven't been treating yourself well. Like, your well-being is not just about financial security. It's about emotional security. It's about emotional fulfillment. And you attract an emotionally fulfilling partner when you're emotionally fulfilling yourself and doing things for yourself that feels good. And what you have to know now is that if you want to make more money, you have to be around people that makes money so you can understand how it is that they do what they do. So if you're not taking any kind of courses on how to improve your financial situation and you're looking for that 9 of Cups energy, then you need to be networking and making a move on things. It's easier to sit pretty and act like you have it together when you don't. Because from the outside looking in, this particular Gemini, you look like you have it all together. It looks like you don't fuck up. It looks like you don't make mistakes. It looks like your life is just coasting on gold, frankincense, and myrrh. It looks like you don't make any mistakes. And you are just looking forward to having this balanced life with someone that you want to share it with. But your shit is just in a big, deep financial mishap. Some of you got like a negative minus $1,000 in your account right now. And you could easily fix that by stop calling out from work. You could easily fix that by taking on some extra hours. You can easily fix that by taking that loan and paying it back gradually. You can easily fix that by not eating out as much. You can easily fix that by doing a lot of things that you're choosing not to do because you're so comfortable with the way that things are. I feel like you're comfortable with thinking about what you want to do to change, but actually doing it is difficult because you've been doing things the same way for so long. But now your spirit guides are dragging you into what we're calling a reality check. And now with this Emperor energy, you have to take initiative. The Emperor and the Star card is here. There's the two major arcana cards is saying that if you don't take a hold of your life right now, life is going to take a hold of you. With the conclusion being the King of Wands energy, it's simply stating that all you have to do is have some business about yourself. Look at the mistakes that you made in the past. Learn from your mistakes. But once you get fed up of your own shit, it's now time for you to make some decisions on your own. I feel like there's somebody in your life, maybe like a father figure, that you may be resenting because they're not helping you, but they're not obligated to do anything for you, especially when you're not giving them any incentive to do so because you're not working hard for yourself. Like you're working, but you're just getting by. So Gemini, your spirit guides are just really taking you in a chokehold because they really want to give you more than what you're dealing with right now. They really want to help you to bail yourself out because we can only help ourselves. I'm going to pull another oracle card. So spirit really wanted to kick some ass tonight because sometimes you got to get smacked, like when you come out into the world and you don't cry. So you got to get smacked by the doctor so that you can cry like the babies. You got to get smacked up. So you getting smacked up tonight because you needed this reality check. Some of you just gambling your ass off. Maybe you playing the lottery too much, going to the casino too much. That money could be going into investment accounts. You could look up investing stocks. You could buy tiny stocks. I don't know. Look up how to make your money work for you. You know, now is the time for you to change your financial situation because life is not going to give you anything. You have to work for it. And then when you work for it, you'll start seeing changes and small changes towards those big changes. That's how this thing works. The King of Wands is waiting for you at the end of this reading. It's simply saying that all you got to do is just take the initiative. Spirit, what are the closing messages that you have for Gemini? Any closing messages that you have for Gemini at this time regarding their poor financial decisions right now? Somebody needed to hear this. Somebody needed to hear this. Someone is trying to live like the Joneses. So persona comes out. So Gemini, this reading is really a wake-up call for a specific Gemini who's just been living behind this persona of what you want people to believe versus what is actually happening. You may have been going through depression. You may have been going through obviously financial issues, but it's a lot deeper. It's a lot deeper than just the financial issues and depression. It's the underlying issue. It's you not feeling like you're good enough. So you put on this front, this smile, this mask to hide how deeply hurt you are by maybe how people that you care about has treated you. And yet you get through it by just going to the casino, gambling. You still imagine living a good life because that's what you deserve and that's what your spirit guides want. That's what the universe wants to give to you. But until you can see the value in taking care of yourself, even when people aren't seeing you for who you are, that's a problem. Now it's time for you to pull back. You can go into your cocoon and take the time to reinvent yourself and come back out as that badass motherfucker that you are. Because Gemini, you are really amazing. And of course we go through our things. You know, right now you want this Nine of Cups energy. You've been given the impression that this has been your energy, when in actuality right now you're penny pinching because you're just getting by. And now is the time for you to recognize that you have to boss up and you have to make the right decisions. You have to take ownership of your responsibility, take accountability for where you fell short, and now make moves that you have to make to get yourself up out of this circumstance. If you have to ask for help, ask for help. You're not a damsel in distress. You're not no punk ass. You ain't no punk ass. Okay? I'm gonna keep it cute tonight, but you are not no punk ass. You fall short because that's what humans do. Recognize that you have people around you that would love to help, but first look at within yourself and see what it is that you need help with, because you have to first give off that energy that you actually want help. You know what I mean? People not gonna help somebody that looks like they don't need no help. You look completely fine to the naked eye. To someone looking in, you look completely fine. But now is the time for you to reach out for some assistance and get some help with this. Take on the extra hours that you need to take on. Or stop going to the casino and cut that cost. Cut your costs right now, Gemini. Recognize that you're just emotionally distraught right now, and you just need to go through these motions and understand that this is just a season and it's not the rest of your life. It's a season. It's going to end and a new season is going to start, and you're going to come up out of this and look back like, damn, I was really fucking up last month, or damn, I was really fucking up last year, or damn, I was really fucking up 2 weeks ago. We have like little bouts of when we tap in and out of our energy. And just because you have this persona that's protecting you from whatever it is that you're trying to hide from the world, because you just feel so vulnerable right now and you just want to do anything to cope, whether it's an addiction or you just have a financial woe and you're getting through whatever you're getting through by spending money because retail therapy makes you feel good, that's fine and dandy. But now it's time to end that cycle and move on and try to make something shake that's not a part of this repertoire that you have going on with the Page of Wands. Create a plan for yourself. I see a message coming through that's going to give you the energy that you need to take initiative towards the next step in making this change, because your wish fulfillment is right around the corner. All it is that you just made a couple bad decisions. You're not a bad person for doing that, but now you have to take initiative. That's what the message is tonight, is just take initiative. See where you went wrong. You saw where you went wrong. This reading confirmed that you went wrong, and now it's time to just move right. Just go ahead and maneuver around this shit. This is temporary. A negative $1,000 in the account is completely fine. The bank understands. As long as you pay them back, you will not go to check systems. Just get it together or forget it forever. But you got this, Gemini. I believe in you. Sending you so much love and light. If you want to book a personal reading, click the link in my description. Share this video if it's vibing with you. If it resonates or not, say hello to a goddess. Click like, turn on post notifications. Love and light, tribe.